Just over a month ago, I filmed a video called Vancouver Life in Lockdown, capturing the loneliness and eeriness of Vancouver during this COVID-19 pandemic. Even my wife liked it, so much so that she asked if I would do a follow-up video capturing the resilience of Vancouverites and people in general during this time. So I put the question out there, what does coming together during COVID-19 mean to you? And this is how you answer.
There are so many silver linings in this pandemic experience if we just spend a minute to think about them. First and foremost is more time with our family members. Second, I feel like people on the street are so much more receptive to those small pieces of connection, a little bit of eye contact, a smile, maybe a little wave. I feel like I'm having light, brief conversations with more people. I feel like people are just so much more receptive to just that light little human experience to feel connected to each other, and I think that's a wonderful thing. Third and finally here, people being a little bit more intentional about reaching out to the people who matter to them and let people know that we're thinking about them.
So what does coming together during the coronavirus mean to the Pacinelli family? Grant?
We get to see our family more.
Sophia, what does it mean to you?
My family, quality time.
I love quality time too, but I really like just a slower pace for our family for a little bit.
Oh, and what's it mean to you, buddy?
More game time. Here's some cards we can play.
Yeah, it means family, quality time, checking in on loved ones as well, the people that aren't here immediately with us in our household, and making sure that they're okay, and just coming together and remembering what it's like to be human and be kind to one another.
One thing that has been extremely special for us here is that we have had volunteers get together and make literally over 1,000 face masks for us this type. We've been busy giving these out to people in our community, but some of them have also been set aside to help raise money for the Farley Foundation here in Ontario, which is an organization that helps people who are low income pay for veterinary care for their pets. I'm seeing my friends do things with their children that they wouldn't normally do. A girlfriend of mine takes her children to her church group every Friday, and they make lunches and they take them out and deliver them to the homeless. It's a great opportunity for the children to interact with more people than they normally would get to learn to be more proactive in their community and to be helpful.
It's been hard to be a parent at these times. Our kids have had difficulty being separated from their friends and being away from school, and I've seen them suffer without friendship. So I appreciate their commitment. I also appreciate their principal, who spent an hour on the phone with me talking about the challenges of being a leader in this time. Our community has come together in ways I couldn't have imagined. From all of this, I've learned that we are really in this together.
The worldwide pandemic has reached our community, and with the closing of borders and closing of flights and all of this other stuff, then it's affected the little town that you see behind me on the coast. This is called San Juan del Sur, and the economy here is, I'd say, roughly based about 80% tourism. A lot of the local businesses have closed temporarily and some even permanently. With that, lack of work and all of that stuff, we know there's a need for food. So we came up with care packages that also include a good amount of cleaning supplies to help keep local families safe and fed as best as we could. We were able to gather enough food for almost 140 families. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do our part, because if we all do our part, this world is a better place.
My birthday was during COVID, and it was right in the sticky stay home orders and stuff like that, and I was missing people, and my sister organized a Zoom meeting with my family, and so my sister is actually my half-sister. So my half-sister, my half-brother, my mother, and my father, who have been divorced for 45 years. We're all on the Zoom call. Here's what I really appreciate about my parents. They have been divorced for 45 years, and they get along so well. They're such good friends. And when I grew up, that was normal for me. It was actually strange for me when people said that their parents didn't get along. I didn't understand what they were saying at all. I'm really grateful that my parents continue that and that my siblings are part of that too, because it made my day super special. That was nice. And my lashes are gone and my hair's gone. Well, it's not gone, but this is me, super raw me. I hope everyone's well.
You know, we were away just before this whole pandemic started, and we came home to no groceries and we came home to no toilet paper. One person in particular went out of her way to give us hand sanitizer, bring us food. You know, she's like, just give me a list, I'm going shopping for a couple people. You know, she found us toilet paper at one point. I think the greater amount of people really came through and really stepped up.
And COVID has been a very difficult time for everybody. Particularly in Halifax, because we're a very small kind of community, although we have a big city feel, and there's a lot of events that happen which involves everyone coming together. And of course, we went too far into COVID when we had the mass gun shooting. We didn't have less than a week before when the cyclones crashed off the coast of Greece, and that was from, again, our city. It was really tough, but to see the city pull together, it was quite nice to see everyone was still there for each other, even though we were going through such a tough time. But my favourite story that's come out of our area about people coming together was Dr. Strange, who's our Chief Medical Officer. He's the one giving us our daily updates about COVID. In his community, he gets up every morning and he walks around, and all the kids in that community have put signs out for him to cheer him on for the work he's doing in the community. And that's the nicest thing that I've seen done.
What we love most about the time now that we have during COVID-19 and about getting together is that we have more focus on quality time with people we love, and of course supporting our locals. And if not, then we are cooking ourselves and have quality time together. Here is my man doing a borscht. We don't get that very often unless we are at home and having the time for it. So, and we are even supplying our neighbors with that. So that's something we love to do.
Absolutely. It's been a great time to get back to basics, get back to being who we are instead of what everybody thinks we are, and just enjoying the easy, simple things in life, and just how much more less stress it is just to be able to do that.
I was in for an incredible surprise when I went out to film additional footage for this video. 5 weeks ago when I was filming downtown, everything was boarded up and it was bleak and desolate. When I arrived downtown this time, I was blown away. Artists from around our community had come together to transform all of those boarded up windows into gorgeous works of art. Take a look.
For us as a family, it means coming together as a family. As we've been on quite the journey with our dad who contracted COVID-19.
So both our parents got COVID-19, and our dad spent 23 days on a ventilator, and we were told basically that they didn't have any hope. So we went there, and it's a tough time, but it landed us all together. And we're here right now, it's 7 p.m. and we can hear the pots and pans, and we're just so thankful for all the medical staff and the frontline workers who worked with our dad, and we got to Zoom with him and took care of him and brought him back to us.
Yeah, and actually coming together is these pots and pans in the West End. It's amazing to see the whole community coming together to celebrate each other and celebrate the healthcare workers for looking after everyone during this time.
Hey, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, you're going to love this playlist here about the neighborhood tours in Vancouver, or check out this one here. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button here. On this channel, you're going to find everything you need to live, love, and own in Vancouver, so don't forget to subscribe.